out of the tiebreak seed. I think I don't know. I don't know.
I think they said that the tiebreak this year is going to be 5-2, so they would probably not be out, but in like you got to win out to do it. Also, there's a fillet in the hash. I want to make sure I make that.
I mean, why is there's only a 4-item ash? Like that's weird. Don't you think?
See, I don't know. I was trying to go the other way here and be like, look, Pichu fillet, right?
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm not Gamma. It's fine.
Okay. Well,
you can bomb definitely burn it with the fire rod. Like do whatever you want with it. It's always I'm not Gamma.
So yeah, both players starting at Sank. Sank is up at Lumberjack, which I mean, fun.
We don't like to see that.
No, and we also found the bottom of Spiral, which is at the Lumberjack house.
There was not much here in the trunk. No, like library with an arrows, like At least you find it. You don't have boots. It's kind of bad, but like it's nothing, so you don't feel bad because like you don't have to come back for it.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, at least it's in this. Of course, because it's the library with no boots, and it's right next to a save and quit point, so it's gonna be trash.
Yeah.
If it's library with something good, it's buried on Death Mountain behind like 17 connectors. Also a shovel for reasons game.
Like if there was something on library, it would have been like a dark portion mall, the dark shopping mall with like only access like through bumper cave, like
Yep. Oh, we got a shovel and a sword. And AFG's out. Armlx says, "We're up here. Let's go to CAC."
I mean, yeah, you were there, but I think AFG wants to farm some bombs and look at the shovel as well. Like
that's totally fair.
You can get more money, maybe. You can get bombs, so if you can do like the entrance that needs a bomb in CAC, or do some like some checks. Like if they Frankina, I mean, at least he has a bomb, he can do it.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Wow! The shovel was nothing. I can't believe it.
And on armlx side, we find it down. I like to find it early. Like before going South Shore here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
AFG unlucky with the 50-50 bomb. Only got 1 out of 4.
Yeah, and he just keeps taking places.
Yeah, just random places, like I don't think he knows how to read a map with an X on it to find the traitor, but it's okay. We don't have the book. We don't know how to read. It's alright.
I know, that's such a strange thing. I think someone would teach Link, but...
We also found a lovely ice ballast down here, south of CAC. AFG farm all the full magic from the bush grab, but find Super Bunny here, which is like, it just gives us a full magic under the pot.
Yeah, you love to find the good end of Super Bunny, knock it out for... to follow, and ooh, that's a nice glove.
It is a nice glove. I also like having this before doing South Shore.
Yep, I was thinking the exact same thing. You got the dam out of the way, you got the glove in tow. Yeah. She just keeps on digging.
I mean, it makes sense, like, you could dig some bombs.
No, I agree, I'm just entertained.
It's just funny that he dig random spots here and there. It's like, I'm digging there, oh, okay, full magic, oh, a bomb. Nice,
there
nothing. Nothing on push and chop, and now bottle vendor. Ooh, Paradox Cave.
Yeah, Paradox bottom.
Oh, it's kind of sad that if he wants to come back to CAC, he can either 7 quit from second and go back, or you do the bomb jump, but like that means you waste both his bombs.
Seen the bottom of Spec and Spiral now. Pod small number 1, always nice to get pod smalls before you find pod.
The more I have finding pod, the better I am. Oh yeah, also, well, I cannot bomb jump with the ball here because you need the bomb to hit the switch. I'm dumb.
Well, you just get bailout bombs. Who needs shovel? Put the shovel away.
Yeah, just dig one spot and it's a piece of art. you know, like stop digging, you're just wasting time.
armlx found Hyrule Castle East.
Will he steal the key or not?
It looks like yes.
He might save Scomet though. Like you might just go out back to CAC and come back later, maybe?
One of the Paradox connectors has taken AFG to Eastep Mountain.
To find another door.
Yeah, in Pyramid Fairy, so that's pretty nice. So it looks like armlx just grabbing that key and gonna hang on to it for the moment. Oh, hello, other glove in the back of Tavern.
Well, guess what got missed early. Also, AFG finds the 50 rupee cave. He farm it once, so he's been closer to like beloved money here. But like, there was 300 in Hyrule Castle, so like it's not a big of a deal.
Mini Moldorm Cave on armlx's side. Got the Desert Palace Closet key. That's pretty good.
Now we don't have to steal the small key there. Because some people love to steal their small key.
I don't know how many times I've actually stolen and used it in a solo seed. It definitely helped us win a match in League. Oh, it's a mushroom. That's exciting.
But nothing here into glove entrance. Oh. Attleman Rescue Cave. Like.
So Ganon is at the bat spot. There's a small key at the Sank drop down, which is always fun to have to go walk through that and go, oh, well, I guess I'm obligated to go do that.
I think I would have seen that, like, you know, like AFG did. I wouldn't look at this small key, I would just have gone and grabbed the item, no matter what it is. I think. Like, if it's a map or a compass, you'll feel bad, but like, it could be like bombs, and you'll kind of be happy to find bombs, not gonna lie. Or money.
Yeah,
Or it could be like a small
key.
key. It was a small key.
armlx hopping into a dark room here. It looks like this is going to be saving Gary to go up to the mountain. So not in logic yet, but that's going to open up quite a few entrances.
Isn't the other side of the mountain here. They're rescuing the old man and finding sick kid with no bottles.
Of course.
Like, what is a library with sick kid?
Yeah. So I guess by the rules that we've established, sick kid is going to we're going to have something important because it's going to be inconvenient to get back here.
Yep. And the bottle will be inconvenient to get. So.
Nice little free bomb farm here. Cac refill hut up on the mountain.
And AFG's gonna do entrances that armlx did earlier. We'll see what they will do with Hyrule Castle here in a moment.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Hyrule Castle, especially out of logic?
To be fair, I agree with Arm that they need to keep taking the logic check and leaving. So like later on you can just save Scott the key if you need. But also, like Sank is at a bad spot. Like some people will take the key and go straight to the back with it, like the back of escape. Or some people will just not care and go to Zelda Cell with it and say, hey, if it's there, I'll find a small key or whatever. But I think I'm more inclined to follow what Arms did.
Yeah, I think it's totally fair. I know that there are some people who are like very ardent about not wanting to do the other logic stuff in Hyrule Castle before the small key. But yeah, whenever you have Sank in a really crummy spot like in this one behind Aga, the temptation absolutely exists.
Like Aga is worse. Like Aga is worse than Aga 2. Because Aga 2 you can always climb GT for like items on top. Which is not that bad. Like, you know, like test for items and then you just need to kill Aga 2, like you're right there. But like in Aga 1, like the 2 first chests are like early in the dungeon that you don't want to do all the climb for it. And you don't know how many blue balls I got with you.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, hello, Bottle. I mean, well, armlx bound Desert Palace East on Death Mountain. Not in well, possibly not in logic, depending on if there are light world connectors here. There's the aforementioned Bottle.
And armlx released the fairy. I think he intended to death warp here after like the looking at the torch. And you remember it was a fairy, so he just released it.
Yeah, that's good heads up play. This desert entrance was at Spike Cave, so he hasn't seen the other one. Just a piece of heart on the torch.
So far, nothing being the boots from what we've seen. Nothing on library, nothing on torch.
Yeah, that's true. AFG did a couple checks in Turtle Rock that I don't believe armlx did, and didn't turn up anything.
No, but also AFG got up in equipment that armlx did back then. Like, he had Master Sword, which is better than Fighter Sword.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You don't want to be playing around with that pokey. And yeah, AFG also, if he had wanted to, he has a TR small, so he could have actually bypassed that, but...
AFG not taking the mushroom inside Turtle Rock. He might go there, like at the end of his gag play, and bomb jump to get the other entrance.
Definitely nice to have these sword beams in Mini Moldorm Cave to avoid having to chase them down and spin them, or burn the bombs that have not really been too plentiful, except when I talk about them and he grabs them, so that's fine. Wake on Lumberjack at the Uncle Drop.
Might be useful, might not be useful. Like could open Mire or TR, or it could just help with the freezers. In ice. That doesn't freeze up the main gatherer, I shall say.
Sorry, AFG trying to... Oh, was he able to figure that one out, maybe? Without jumping down?
I think he wanted to go up, and then he saw like the sword like not moving that much. And then he just went down, because like he realized it was Omen Rescue.
Yeah, that's a good read.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that instead of, you know, just jumping down with no weapons and saving Gary in the dark when he's at the front of Hyrule Castle. Couldn't be me, consecutive seeds.
I never saw you doing that, so it cannot be you.
Nobody did.
Nobody did because we're not streaming. Big brain. AFG doing the same as armlx earlier.
Yeah, I think to the points you made earlier, this is very reasoned play.
Yeah, like it's kind of easy to come back here. Like it's in CAC, yes. Sanctuary's a lumberjack, it's a bit of a walk. or like whatever, but you can still find that your others are closer to your saving quit point. And like I said, like you can still use Yuki later on as an in-save commit if it's nothing.
So armlx has found the well at the useless fairy drop with Pearl, nice flute. Hey, it's
And
the bunch
Moon
of
Pearl.
stuff I would have had 2 seconds into the sea. But not swords, but that stuff. Well, yeah, okay, so nice flute plus mitts plus... Well, armlx actually doesn't have the mitts yet.
You'll get them soon.
But yeah, and with the even with just one glove, boy, that's the ability to get around to a lot of places really quickly, which is nice, and it's also a little bit scary if it turns into one of those seeds where it's like you needed to go to the correct TM spot.
Wait, armlx gets mitts. You have flute. Like you can go to bar area. You can go like to dark world straight away from where it is. Also, if you decide to follow CROSSKEYS, you'll be able to do both dark world entrance at the bottom of the mountain, like scribbling bottom in the shop there. That AFG could not have got done. And it also makes the bottle you found in desert logic as well.
That's true, yeah.
But we'll see where the site goes with that flute.
And again, I guess without the mitts yet, it's a little easier, I think, for armlx to make decisions to just keep knocking out the light world stuff. If AFG winds up getting to the well in fairly timely fashion, yeah, that's when it starts getting, pretty interesting, because as you noted, there are so many options that are open. I'm kind of loath to leave the bevy of light world stuff that still exists, though.
I think I will do the rest of the light world stuff with the smith. Just so if I find the smith house, I can just turn into smith.
Oh yeah, that's that's a really good call.
Like, you cannot clear an intention, so you cannot lose the smith. You find both sides of ornament rescue, so you cannot lose the smith. So why not? I don't know. That's my point.
I think that's totally a fair thing to do. I mean, in getting the smith, you're going to be knocking out some of these entrances. So
yeah. So if she's gonna do the same thing as armor, I think you will follow to this connector here, just looking at what this entrance was. And armor's doing TR here. It took a play, like you just death warp out of Chimchong. It will be an easy death warp like Green Mail, like Chimchong does 400 of damage.
yeah, and I definitely like coming back to this, because Change Arms is one of those kind of obnoxious checks in CROSSKEYS where if you've got access to TR West, it's in logic. So leaving it too long can sometimes be really penalizing.
Saving Critic is also a good option instead of Death Warping. And if AFG Death Warping in Desert to be in Link state, and not in body. Yeah, it's gonna find a bottle here.
Yeah, and probably go out, as you know, to Desert Palace West, so we'll get a little bit of new info there.
Also, like with the flute, you know, like I might look at Sick Kid. I think that's what armlx gonna do here.
Oh yeah, that's a very, very quick check as long as the dead rocks get out of the way.
It's quick, it's one check, like I'm here. Like flute 2 on, right next to it. Soul Castle Tower. Okay.
I mean, you like to have one before you find it.
Yep. You don't want to find the second one because you don't want to, you know, like climb Castle Tower for backup escape.
Oh hey, the bottle was in Logic and well, yeah, it was in Logic and Desert West where armlx is leaving. AFG is about to find it. Yeah, this actually works out really well for AFG. You can junk the mushroom and then he's gonna fake flipper over here and get his stuff from the well.
Got Moonpearl, got Flute. Oh. So far, like no player have a better equipment than others. Yes, armlx has Moonpearl and Flute, but AFG's gonna get it like soon after armlx get it himself. So.
Yeah, that's the thing when you're watching it from like a racing perspective. You know, those big time mobility items, things that can really swing things. It's always more fun when there isn't like a huge disparity between when the players pick it up.
And armlx will soon find his Master Sword as well. Because I assume he will follow the connector here. Like I don't see why you wouldn't follow the connector here.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the pearl in tow, there's a lot less danger to chasing connectors. Worst case you get locked out, but most cases, even if you go to Dark World, you'll be able to do something.
There's like only 6 entrants that can lock you out, I think. 7? At this point for the players. Like there's all the bonk rocks, so like King's Tomb and the bonk rocks. Mario and TR might lock you up, and GT. Like the rest you can just go back in. It doesn't lock you out. Yeah, so armlx fighting with Master Sword.
Yeah, with the mids up here too, he's also going to be able to knock out 3 entrances that AFG didn't.
Ooh, nice bow. Interflooded item.
Yeah.
And Hotel Mario as well.
Yeah, no, the real prize. We got Bomb Shop up here, Ice and Mire.
Maybe she's gonna do the same thing as armlx. He's gonna turn into bottle.
2 entrances on East Dark Death Mountain, both garbage for armlx. A couple of new areas that we're going to see here.
This is a mountain desert here. I think that armlx found here. Ooh, Tower of Error.
Yeah, no keys, no hooked with a nice lamp. I've been told that we love lamp on this channel.
Yeah, I've been told that too.
I mean, the story checks out. Well, AFG found a blind spot. Out in the Ice Rod Cave area. Oh
Finding a
boy,
bomb boost.
Yeah. Hey, who wants to go to Ice Palace, folks?
I want to go to Ice Palace. Let's go to Ice Palace. Come on.
Let's go to Ice Palace without the ability to complete it, because the ability to complete it's in Ice Palace. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. Like, you know, you have some area and ice to find a hammer and the big key chest.
Yep.
Which is not possible, by the way. The big key chest is locked by the hammer, but you know.
It's fine, we can dream.
A person can dream. Yeah, exactly, I can dream.
And we can submit that seed to Gamachu.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, it's so good.
So, Armlx got his bow. And she's found another dark entrance. No, he just backtracked to try to get through the other one that he found previously.
Maybe she's gonna find the lamp here.
Now you can just go in the dark entrance. Well, fortunately, we have the flute, so that smith location out at Agina is not close to as bad as it is when you don't.
Yeah. Oh, AFG's gonna unseal effect flipper here. I think it drew one more heroes. Oh no, it was good.
These are clean checks. I approve, AFG.
I mean, they're clean because you wash your hands in the water.
Exactly. This is
Like-
blue. They keep their lake area very nice and hydrated.
Yeah. There's no pollution in the river, like, you know, like... Everything is good. Yeah. Nothing on Obo, sadly for him. So AFG's gonna do the entrance is close to Desert Palace. Well, armlx will flute somewhere. Yeah, the eastern area. Okay, that checks out. Like both runners did pretty much the same check right now. Armlx is a bit ahead because he got the flute a bit earlier. Like other than that, like they both pretty much like neck to neck. So I get at eastern entrance, and AFG will go check. There's a ledge with a big yelp on the ledge. And then it will go to Mariga. I mean, I'm surprised AFG doesn't have quick. I don't remember where it was. Did armlx find it? Oh yeah, it was. At the Royal Castle. And from eastern AFG side, and it's either from Meyer. I get not to the eastern because we have a bow. We might wait for to be to the eastern for going there. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, it's also easy to go back to if you look to 6 you're there. Like, you know, it's not in a bad spot, to be honest. AFG's gonna follow this connector. We'll see where it leads. And I'm gonna do the same. He probably will skip. I mean, at this point, I'm looking at the ice plus it is in London, although we don't have flippers.
Then you slowly take this half magic for sure.
No, I'll let it there, you know, like just chill.
Yeah, you need every edge against armlx.
Every time save is a time save. There is a nice small kit to skull with. We can now complete skull out of logic with that lamp. When we find it. And also it makes the routing in Skullwoods itself a bit more efficient if we find the big chest entrance at first. I'm always happy to have a Skullwoods small before going to Skullwoods. I would have thrown a bomb at that chest in his shirt.
Oh, you would have?
I would have.
Yeah, that is your brand. Yeah, that is your brand. Copious fillet hatred. That's always associated. So
far there was only a small key to east. There was only a small key to eastern and eastern. A small key to Skullwoods, I shall say, in eastern.
So what it's the areas to which we have access, it's primarily West Dark World that has been unexplored by either player.
There's also like some characters that they haven't followed yet.
That's true, yeah.
They can lead like to the mountains, they can lead to East Dark World. But I think the scene expect us to go to Dark World here. Looking for armies was not saying hard.
That was my thought exactly.
Or a art piece that gives them a hard refill. So I think I'll go Dark World here and go north and look into Skullwoods, go at the north entrances, and before going back down, I think.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. I mean, that's the highest volume of new checks that you can make. Without basically playing, like, as you noted, like, connector roulette.
Yeah, because like some connector can lead to Desert Ride entrance, which like, you know, like it's not the best connector to find, but whatever. Some can lead you to Bumper Cave, or Floating Island, or Tier Bridge. And AFG's gonna take a connector here for Rival Castle. It also makes sense.
AFG might do. He's gonna do Dark Cross at the very least, because that's in logic.
I think armlx will do the same here.
It's a good matchup.
Like they both did the exact same thing in different orders, but like they both did the exact same thing. Like we're looking at both players' tracker and they both like the same. Like,
yeah, there was
like we cannot say who's ahead.
Discrepancy.
I mean, we'll see if one of them decided to continue to back away escape like AFG does right now.
Yeah, boy, especially without mirror, without boots, I don't know. I would have a hard time coming in here for Dark Cross alone. Even though it is in logic, it's still one slow check, and there's a lot of other places without like planning to take this all the way.
I mean, I agree, but I don't think AFG is out of his thing to be quit. I think armlx just didn't quit and went there. So like if
Yeah, no,
setting
yeah.
like he can save the key, but I don't think AFG did that. But I think he only did the Eastern area, and Eastern area had nothing in terms of items.
Meyer small, pod small. I mean, AFG's gonna keep it, but
I think I would have reset that. Like yes, like Meyer small, meh, not really. Like it's useful, but like not really. Pod small is kinda, but like there's 6 of them. I don't think it's worth keeping.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it looks like arms. Like, yeah, no.
Like I can always come back later for it if I need to, and like I know it's there.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess, yeah, the only possibility is that the pod small could be useful, but
Yeah, it could
that's
be,
not,
but
yeah, that's not high. Yeah, that's not high priority. That's not, you know, massive immediacy in terms of return. So AFG into SCOAs, which thus far not a great layout. I mean, again, we talked about it previously. Like, this is the logical next play. It's entertaining to just see them like consistently get back to the same point.
yeah, like we just doing comes like for one, or like oh you just doing that and the other just following back. It's like okay, well.
I mean, it makes it really easy to calm because we don't have to keep track of a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like hit it what? You know, like it's easy for us, but
It's like
at the same time it's not.
what's
it's
armlx
pretty.
gonna get here? It's the same thing that AFG just got.
I think it's gonna be the fire compass, but like it's a gamble I'm taking. I don't know.
So it looked like it was a bad spell layout all the way, but AFG has picked a good drop down.
It's the best out of all of them, but like this one or the one next to big chest is good. You don't want to fall in the pinball room. And armlx picked the wrong one, but at least he knows that it'll be locked out here.
Yeah, the great thing about having the flute in this is it's so easy to get to this part of the world again now. That drop through. Oh, that mirror's nice. It doesn't unfortunately take AFG anywhere, but
I mean, it takes him back at the entrance of where he dropped.
that's true.
Somewhere.
It's very true. It doesn't take him anywhere useful, I might say. But,
Is it where you want it to be? No. Is it somewhere? Yes.
that's you're technically correct, and that's the best kind of correct.
AFG's gonna pick the big key out of this ledge. Hopefully for him it's the Eastern ring. So you can just do Eastern here. It also gives us 3 entrances. Like both desert and checkerboard. 4 and desert paint as well. I forgot about this one.
And is this divergence?
Yes! And AFG found the Eastern big key out of this ledge.
Wow. Wow, just rigged.
Like, you know, I called it.
Everything's
He also,
rigged.
he also found Castle Tower here. He'll be able to do both checks and leave and never come back.
Yeah, because he's already gotten what's behind it. And if we need to get to the other side of the Dark World via this, just you can set up a splash delete.
Then we can just can jump as well.
That's true. I mean, you have to be good at that to do that. So I think these 2 players could. I could not. We're splash delete not going on.
I mean, it's alright, you'll find the hammer or flippers. It's alright. Because you'll be doing ice and you will know that hammer is in ice.
That's true.
You know.
Also, AFG did get the pod big, which I'm sure makes him very happy.
Yeah, because Bolivian pod.
It's a little known fact, but AFG has a manner of affinity for the Palace of Darkness.
And armlx
Like-
find GT here. You can only do 2 checks. This one and the other one. And you can look at the torch if you want.
And the bad end is Stupid Bunny that we fortunately do not have to worry about in the seed.
Like, both players are kind of lucky to find a mirror before doing all the Dark Hole loop. So like, armlx can be efficient with his routing, per se. Like, he can do like this entrance. He can do K45 on his way down.
Yeah, again, mitts, flute, mirror, now. It's just so easy to get back. I don't have any criticism for armlx taking this connector here at Brother's left, because it is a kind of an inconvenient thing. It takes you to Dark Flute 5, so there's your East Dark World access.
Use Orca access. You can also do Pyramid Ledge. You can look at Double Cast as well. The Catfish.
You can also
Won't
do
have enough money for Sora.
You can do one of our friend Gil's favorite things and walk out of pod.
Yeah. And AFG finds Ether in Big Chest. You can do another entrances here.
Yeah, that's very convenient.
Is this even randomized?
I don't think so. Everything's in the middle of this pod. There's pod entrance, other stuff maybe.
Purple chest is not randomized. That's the thing. Yeah.
So, Arm is finding this with only one small key and no big key. So, a bit less that he can do than optimal right now,
But he knows where
doesn't-
the second one is. He knows where another one is. He decided to say comment earlier.
that's true.
But like people say, there's always small kill pod and pod.
Has that ever been the case? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I just remember every time I found a small kill pod, it's a small kill pod.
Oh,
Might not be the case,
it's-
though.
No, I think it's good. It's good enough for me.
I think. I mean, AFG might complete pod if he finds it earlier. He might finish pod when he finds it. With 2 small keys, big key. He might find more small kill pod.
Yeah, hopes gets to try and handle it at some point.
Well, listen, I forgot you need a hammer to kill Alma, okay?
Well, yeah, but it's one of those things they just added, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
It was in
If
one of those
you-
updates in Tark. They slipped it in.
Okay.
Arabic key for armlx here in pod. That's pretty nice. That's a completable dungeon. AFG's completed a dungeon for the green pendant.
There are big, small ball outside.
Yeah, those are two pretty intriguing keys right there. AFG picking up a map to Meyer that we know is not useful because it's a 5/6 crystal next to the bomb ender.
armlx, think I was thinking he remember he has the key. Like, I'm gonna tell you, wait, no, I haven't. I don't need to.
I like and appreciate the instinct though. Be like, alright, we're stealing.
Nice side cave location. A nice Blizzard Bridge location.
That works for AFG.
Yep, it's Fire Rock Farm.
AFG picked up a Cane of Burna too that puts that fire rod in logic. So
Hey, yep. Also, with those flippers, we have another access to East Dark Roll, other than the connector that armlx took.
yeah, so Castle Tower is totally dead.
A big permit ledge.
Swamp. Okay. Better to have it than not.
Might not be useful, might be useful. Like, I'm happy to fight it before I dip swamp, to be honest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Armlx found Mimic Case in the top Viral Castle, so can't do that right now.
And you also find Waterfall Fairy, with only a small key to Gavin's Tower. And the other side has Spec Rock.
Well, that makes things easier.
I think he'll walk up to Catfish here.
Yeah, makes sense. Has the money for Zora as well. Yeah, the entirety of the Zora area is in Logic, but it's not yet.
Arm doesn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, no Zora's in Logic because of the glove.
We're gonna do some clean Dark World shopping mall checks.
Yeah, it's clean because of the water.
We did. I mean,
we established that earlier with double play.
Yeah, I mean, just oh wow. There's nice evasion somehow.
We're like, nah, we're not going to touch you. You're fine. You're good. Don't worry about us. We're just here to make you stress.
Oh, you're here to make clean checks. All right. Well, then go right along. Good shot, cave for AFG at the Dark Chapel.
Yep. And nothing at Dark Shopping Mall. There was Chesky, but Chesky only gives a piece of heart. And AFG from the other side of desert that we still haven't found. So Armor is gonna continue going to do this entrance here. At the same time as AVG, I guess. You know, like, they like following each other, like both of them. Like, honestly.
We're gonna get in almost the same time.
And so what? Armax will do that. I'm gonna say Logic. He's missing a small key, but like, you know. Yes, AFG probably going to do it with Lamp. I don't see why you wouldn't. Still have the fairy, so like, you know, I'm not scared of fighting Moth.
Yeah, you've got half magic and ether to get rid of those nice and quickly without really concerned about that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like it's good. Like armlx can use fire rod for all that matters.
Both players did get that turtle rock big key.
At the same time. AFG waiting for the wallmaster to appear before doing the bump jump. And armor's gonna go fight Moth here in a second. And you get his first crystal out of it. And AFG doesn't need to kill the Gyptos here because you get to do skull with small.
This little time sink, that room is a bit of a chill for armlx, but he's also using that fire rod to its full capacity for a quick moth kill.
And AFG has his brother with in case the fight goes south. A nice fight by AFG as well. A nice clean fight. He was not out of logic. And they both have their first crystal pretty much at the same time. Who would have guessed?
No, it's wild. These two have barely been in lockstep in this scene.
Yeah, they never followed each other from what I've heard. Never.
Yeah, let's keep coming.
And Catfish gives nothing. Armor's gonna until I hear. Get the waterfall entrance. And it's Bonk Rock.
Air basement key. That's pretty decent to have.
Yeah. At least when you go back to your right to clear area, like you have all the keys, you can just clear it in one go. Then we have that thing on Zero Edge. Separate sword. What else did you see that?
Yeah, I would definitely say that's worth it. AG interested in these arrows?
I think he wants back. He wants to go back to his portal to do.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Dark shopping mall and such.
That's fair enough.
Which I kind of disagree with. But like it makes sense. Like don't get me wrong there. Like I would just do that after my Dark World loop.
Yeah, I kind of think at this point, right, close out the area below Village of Outcasts and then loop in Dark World Shopping Mall in the pod area following that.
Yeah. Like I disagree with the play, but like the play makes sense itself. Like it's not a, you know, an outrageous play. I just disagree with it. Also, what would be nice if he finds Saha at some point, he'll be able to do Green Print Turn-In as well. Which armlx won't be able to. Unless Saha is deep in the sea and he decides to beat Eastern once he goes to Maria and fight the Eastern Big. But we'll see.
Armlx got a TR small off the dig game.
And armlx gonna go turn into Smith. After following pirate connector, I guess. Which makes sense because you didn't see where the bottom entrance is. You'll be a bit disappointed though because it's a tier laser bridge, but you'll be able to do the entrance like in the light row. The mirror he has. Trying to find keys.
Oh, but no big key.
And no small key.
I mean, I only recognize one of those keys, so...
I mean, it's a good thing you don't have the small key though. Don't get me wrong.
G has made his way over to the pod area.
Gonna find his fire rod.
Very nice.
He's not. My muscle is not in logic.
Front of thieves not really coming through here. Ugh. No.
Now I'm just gonna do those entrances with the Smith. Because like Smith is at Agina.
This is a good bit of adding here.
If she's thinking about following that connector, and it's like, nah, I'm gonna go pod. Yeah.
Little does he know. But yeah, with the second small, with the big key, AFG's gonna be able to knock out a pretty high percentage of this dungeon.
You can do all at the front. Yeah, you're right. Most of the back. Like you leave a few items. A big key chest, armlx, and the boss.
There's the aforementioned pod big key for unlocks.
Yeah, AFG feeling pod, you probably laugh at it, to be honest. Or at least smile about it.
I wonder if he's spamming his own emote in his chat.
I'll go look. I'm curious. There was no timing emote in this chat.
Ugh, that's a disappointment.
Sadly.
Just picking up the hair big. And the swamp small. These will be new checks on the AFG side, as armlx picks up Berna and the flippers from Hype Cave. Nothing presently in logic here in the back of the pod, but couple of small keys away from putting 3 of these checks into logic, and again, it's a really inconvenient location right now, so...
If you're there, like, just do a bunch of checks. And hope you don't have to come back here.
GT big. That. The pat which is behind GT.
That's pretty good. And now we'll see what sits behind the armory up real soon.
Another small. Number 2.
Take it to the desert. I don't think AFG. Yeah, I found the back of the desert. It was the monkey house.
Yeah, he could walk out of here now and go beat that, which he probably will.
And I hope it's a crystal for him.
Yeah, that is. I mean, it's 6 key locked, but this is about as convenient as we'll get until Hammer shows up. So yeah, if you can just knock it out and not have to worry later. Armlx has found Swamp. Not see that.
It was in K45.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Gets the cape.
AFG's gonna knock out Desert here, which makes sense.
Idle Castle small.
Yep. Now Armlx will feel a little bit bad safe going the key because he would have had 2 pot small going to pod. Now he needs to walk all the way back to get it back. And do like up until all this as well.
Yeah, I wonder how high or not so high of a priority that's going to be, because again, those checks don't feel fast to get to. Backtracking for a couple small keys that you may not need in the mire when you basically know that you probably don't need that, just for logical purposes.
I'm not going back right away, but before going back to pod, I'm gonna do this so I can have a 1 pot small.
That would absolutely make sense.
Like again, he only has 1. That's his second one. Like he knows the back. He's in logic only with 4. I should say. So like it's not like if that small key put the back in logic. It's not true. And it was a crystal.
Yeah.
AFG in the lead with 2 crystals and a green pendant. But this is normal CROSSKEYS. Hovering and motor bounce is not allowed. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. He's gonna go to Pyramid Ledge, probably find the Swamp Big that was there. And Armlx might finish the route with cleaning Era as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty convenient time to do that. Again, you'd love to have found Hookshot prior to beating Era, but it's right now in logic and fully clearable dungeon.
Yeah, and you'll be right there, just mirroring you there. Like, I think there's no better way, like better moment to do it. Might be a crystal, might be a pendant. You don't know, but like we have both keys. We have a fire source. Like we just beat it while you're here. And maybe Hookshot is in Era. Like we don't know.
That's never happened before.
No.
Definitely not in the Hero Big Chest.
Never. And if this is not the mirror spot when you grab the item on the pyramid ledge. And Armlx gonna do everything first. Makes sense. Like if the Hookshot is there, like GG's, you can do like the top of Era like fairly quickly. And that check doesn't get any faster.
Yeah, it's still early enough that you're going to be making all the checks here, so you might as well do it to save the in and out of the dungeon. ARMlx is probably doing what I was doing in the CrossKeys the other day, is taking an actual break while you're while you're doing Harry Basement, which is totally fair.
I do that sometimes too.
I'm entertained that we're 65 minutes in. Oh, wow. Pichu, did you see the spoiler log? Was there one? Did I not get a copy? Or...
Yeah, I've got the copy of it. I mean, I am the new mayor. Like, I have a
That's
copy
true, but I mean, still. Oh, okay. I'll try to act surprised the next time you call in.
Okay.
And to actually state what I'm referring to, there was Hookshot and Harry Basement. There's another pod small for armlx. That's nice. I figure if AFG takes this route south, he's probably going to end up over at Hero too. It's not too much of massive interest. Mulron's down. Another crystal quiet for armlx. So between the two players, we do have knowledge of 5 crystals.
Yep. So like the last pendant could be Pod, Swamp, and TR, and Thieves. Last 2 pendants.
Yep. 50-50, I think, between those. Swamp right now, I mean, it could be beaten out of logic. I don't know that that's going to be high priority, given that it's a K45 with Myth's Dark World, but...
I mean, we'll see.
We know where Hammer already wasn't going to be, so...
I mean, we know that Hammer is nice. We called this
That's
earlier,
true.
you know.
That is true, yeah. You could just beat Swamp out of logic and then go up to Ice, and then get your Hammer.
Yeah. Like, we're not missing that much, I think, from no mode. Like, also, it depends where like, the crystals are. Like, we did Hammer for sure, twice. We did Meyer Big for sure for Meyer, we did Samaria, that's 3 items. And I'm like doing Gerald Castle. We'll see what both player missed. And AFG's gonna do the bomb job to get the big chest here. For 3 bombs. It'll do also Crystal Water, because, you know, he's here, you have the big key. Why not?
Which are both in logic, and he doesn't yet know it.
Yep. I mean, this one, that's what he's doing. He knows it is in logic, you find the other side of it. Like the west side of CR.
Yeah. Well then.
We can beat ice, ladies and gentlemen. We can beat
Mm,
ice. With no Samaria, with no big key, but we can beat it.
yeah, we got left side GT.
We have left side GT.
Tyler was here, we can climb.
Armlx find Ice Rod.
Yeah, I started up on Floating Island. I did not see what was the connector up there.
It was our castle.
Oh, alright.
We found Maya here. That Armlx can do. Can't complete it because no Biki, no Samaria. It's kind of bad that it doesn't have a small key, so like you can do left side, like efficiently. But also like you know like one small keys deep. But we'll see what Armlx will do. I think you clear if you didn't get it in Mire. What do you think?
It really would not surprise me for him to, yeah, wipe out that left side as well. He has knowledge of one of the small keys. It's not really a wonderful place to get back to.
But his third pot small line knows that he can have foreign logic. Yeah, AFG is gonna go to GT left side. He might only do the emerald though. Nicely executed bomb jumps here by AFG. And it became Thieves Town.
Okay. Yeah,
Once they'll find it,
not seen that, right?
no, it did not. He'll be able to clear it once they find it. Like, I think? Like, we're missing a few items from no mode, like, for sure. I think we're only missing Samaria and Fire Big for no mode here.
Yeah, like the rest of these dungeons can be completed.
Yeah. Like, overall, it's a bit of quick seed. Like, depending where Samaria is, where Fire Big is a fairly, like, quick seed. Nice book. That will never check Valve.
Yeah, between the two players, they have an incredible amount of options in these dungeons.
I mean, AFG can clear ice. Armlx can clear ALTTPR. Yeah, can also clear. No, you cannot clear Pod. He doesn't have the armor, but yeah.
It feels like AFG's not going to be too far behind for hookshot.
No.
Yeah, there's I guess a little bit of question as to when armlx goes back to either Turtle Rock West or Turtle Rock East to get to Crystal Roller.
I'm surprised AFG chose to do Ukla Swamp here. Let's be real.
I could see the first two, but I don't think I would want to be doing hookless swamp.
No, I mean I can full clear era. I can do like other entrances. I might find hook shot. Like I prefer doing ice without the big key without Samaria than doing hookless swamp here. Well, let's be honest.
Yeah, and now again with hammer and toe, like this is easy to get, relatively easy to get back to. And yeah, bootsless, hookless swamp feels like a pretty big time commitment.
Like knowing that your opponent might hook shot in like just that room, like the opponent will like armlx will save like 20 seconds ish, because he will fake clip. And also for the side swamp, like you'll have hook shot to make things quicker. It will also be able to direct down as well. Because hook shot. Yeah. I don't like AFG's play here. But I kinda guess it's kind of running out of option. Like, I don't know, but I still don't like to play with the swamp is meh.
Yeah, I think that most I probably would have been inclined to maybe do the first chest. I don't even know if I would go so far as the second if I'm not fully committed to doing left side of hookless one. Because I mean, you have a fully clearable Hera that really hasn't been checked out, save for the first two. You have the options in ice. You have Beestown, which is not convenient, but you have the ability to check a lot of other entrances up on the mountain now too.
I'm like looking for Samaria and be like, Bidum Beard and bottle. Oh, I don't have it. But like, you'll be able to go kind of back there quickly. You just need to kill Trinex. And I think he'll be. No, armlx doesn't have the ether back in his big, so he cannot check the big chest. But he's going there. Yeah. So AFG's gonna have it. AFG. Hammer's gonna have his hammer pretty soon, like in 5 minutes, I say.
Yeah, most likely.
The map of Thieves Town. Might tell us if it's dependent on crystal.
Yeah, it's not in a great spot, so if it is a pendant, perhaps AFG would then deprioritize it.
Yeah, so nothing in swamp. Sadly for AFG. It'll be sad when you'll find the hook shot in a few minutes.
Yeah,
assuming he's doing era soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that is by and large where we're at right now, right? armlx looking for hammer that AFG has, AFG looking for hookshot that armlx has.
Yeah, but armlx gonna have the hammer, I think, pretty much at the same time that AFG's gonna have the hookshot. Maybe it's probably sooner, not gonna lie, but AFG's gonna do it right here in a moment. And then AFG might go back to swamp. It'll be a bit mad though, because like he could have put the hookshot.
Yeah.
like we're not
Yeah,
missing, like
that'll
we're
be
only
pretty
missing
recent,
Samaria.
That's true, yeah.
Like Samaria, Mario Big. Yeah, we're not missing much. Like honestly. And Arma's gonna find his hammer here.
Yeah, there's I mean, GT has a ton of items. All we saw on the left side from AFG was DM's room, but the rest of that through Ice Armos is still in play, plus the climb, which, you don't really want to do, but Ice has not been touched. Did see most of Meyer on armlx's side.
Like I think if I'm armlx, I'm doing Swamp first. Ice into GT. I think.
Yeah, I think I think that'd be a really fair way to do it.
Or GT first since where he is right now, but... and AFG decided to climb Arab before doing a basement and falling down the hole.
Oh no.
You will tell me do a basement, like, I don't know, I fell down. Armor's doing shot cave, that makes sense. Fighting gold sword. Silver.
Alright, game. Sure, I see you.
Nice safeties.
Yeah. We still haven't seen a mail upgrade. So. You'll take them.
And AFG's gonna have his third crystals. With armlx only 2. Hopefully, AFG won't skip the basement here. He'd be sad finding the hook shot. Like, he could have made the climb faster.
Yeah, very much so. Okay, he's going back in. So it kind of feels like if you abandon the dungeon at this point, I don't know when you come back for Hera Basement.
You never come back for Hera Basement.
I mean, you come crawling back at that point, but given the way the seed is kind of unfolded, you might not have time to come back to Hera Basement.
I mean, armlx still needs to get his Desert Big out of Pod Maze. Like, don't get me wrong, it's in the bad spot. But like, if Pod is a crystal, then, I'd go back for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And worst case scenario, I would say too, is that, armlx left 9 items in Pod. So...
Yep.
There's still a decent chance that even if he finds, Samaria and other stuff elsewhere, he might clear those kind of checks, but Pod will eventually become his most dense option remaining. So, hookshot for AFG, probably a return to Swamp for AFG.
We're probably going to swap Ice GT at this point. And armlx gonna do GT, Ice, Swamp. Maybe Swamp before Ice. I don't think it changed that much. Like, if Arm can find like a Samaria Ice Big in Swamp, like, he'll take it for doing Ice.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, unless you find the ice big here, I'll do ice first. Huh? And I'm gonna find these teams big here soon. It's been almost like an hour and a half and still no boots. These two have been walking all the way through, doing their steps. AFG not forgetting the monkey here.
Then, yeah, that's a high feat. It's one of the hardest tricks in random.
It is. It's same thing with right side TR when you don't have hook shots. You know, like going down instead of going up.
I mean, that's how these two players got to this 2-1 match, right?
Yep. Doing smart plays. That's why I'm not in this tournament, because I'm not smart.
Oh, I no. Just no. I don't even have a joke for that, just no.
Okay, so Mario and Mario. So we're in Mario, yeah, so we're in GT. So I'm saying Mario big for no mode.
Yeah, this is a pretty quick one. So that's how you know that the mayor rolled it, not AFG.
That's how you know it's not MMM.
Yeah. Hey, Castle Tower 2, throw that in the garbage. Did get a nice small though. It's pretty nice as well.
Mixed routing nice, more efficient. I agree. So armlx needs team sound big, not team sound big, these are big. AFG might need ice rod. Like we'll see in a moment if swap is Icarus or not. And swap is a pendant.
Well, I guess the good news for AFG is it's likely, barring the swamp map showing up very soon, that armlx will also beat swamp.
I mean, there was nothing else in swamp. AFG, do ice. Why didn't you take your portal, AFG?
Oh,
hey, boots in GT.
Yeah. It's, again, like it's just like the spoiler tournament. No, GT boots. Go to GT for your boots.
I think this is where AFG is going.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, huge item density.
He'll get his boot not long after armlx, so no boots advantages. I mean, a little bit for arm, but like not that much.
Yeah. Some already means that right side can get checked here too. So that's going to clear out everything except for the climb, which with what remains, you're not touching that.
No, you're not touching the climb yet. Like, armlx have height, he has swamp, deep sound as well, TR.
Yeah, there are a lot of there are a lot of options in beatable dungeons.
Yep.
You're not climbing for 4 items plus the bat. Well, he doesn't even have access to the bat yet. So.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what's in the big chest here on AFG side. Hopefully for him it's not the Meyer big. Like, hopefully for him.
Oh yeah, that's a big fan. I totally blanked that armlx did not have that.
Yeah, it wasn't the back of pod.
No. Oh, AFG in his pod.
We'll leave him pod. Like, I think if I am in armlx series, I'll beat dungeons.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I only have 2 crystals, I can have 3 with ice. And possibly a couple of more, like 2 more between. CRT's pod and swamp. I think I'm gonna do swamp first here. Maybe swamp will be quicker than AFG swamp because he got boots. He didn't dip it without the hook shot. I mean, he did, but he didn't have a hammer. And Big Ice. All point to Big Meyer is not in the big chest of ice.
Yeesh. Yeah, I saw a big key and then immediately thinking back to uh-oh. It's still not great for yeah, if, you know, if something critical is there, but
I mean, the only critical thing that could be there is maybe a pod small? Maybe? But Meyer Big will just be like GG's AFG.
yeah, it's locked down at that point.
But we'll see. And AFG fighting his boots. He's gonna get the smoke to Meyer on porch. Gonna do the same thing armlx did. You know, like they're still following each other in a way.
Yeah, armlx a little bit of an edge right now in clearing out these next couple dungeons. He actually still has that desert bait on him.
Nice icebreaker. Desert Big was in pod maze. armlx farmed pod with only one smoky, AFG farmed it with 2. That was the difference.
armlx has 4 pot smalls without that one that's in the back of Iron Castle, so pretty
I
solid
think I'm
position
going
there.
to look for. I'm not taking the one back of Castle. I'm gonna gamble that it's not a Bicky chest or Omnis.
Yeah, I think at this point that's another like break glass in case of emergency kind of check. It's just almost certainly not going to happen.
I mean, if you want to get it, it's like a 2 minute, 3 minutes time loss.
Yeah.
And then you may just find the other one somewhere, like on the way. Nice mirror shield.
AFG needs mirror shield. That's what people always say.
AFG's doing a map check. Thief that was a crystal. So AFG will need to find that at some point. You will also need to find Meyer. AFG's doing ice. Nicely done by AFG of the box strat for the big gators. And a nice closer fight from armlx.
Yeah, very efficient.
Very quick. AFG's not going to hit the switch.
5-6 point part doesn't matter in this seat.
Now they both have 3 crystals. AFG has a lead on Lizard, but you know, Doesn't matter that much. Armlx is gonna do swamp. He'll be disappointed that it's pendant and has nothing. I think there was a pot small in swamp. I think.
There may have been.
Because AFG have 4. The 4th one might have been the one in ice. Because it was right side my ice.
In armlx's position here, are you touching left side swamp?
I don't know. I'm inclined to say yes. I'm also inclined to say no because yes, you can do like other dungeons.
Yeah, that feels like a weird kind of like nebulous zone of he is maybe 1 from go. We know that he is 2 from go.
I'm definitely doing the back first, for sure, and I'll see if I'm. Okay, that doesn't go for you. It's looking for armor. Nothing in ice big. Okay. Like we know there was nothing in left side swamp. Hopefully for him, if you want to gain some time, you don't go left side swamp. Yeah. But like, yes, you can clear pod, you can clear like TR. You can clear Chiefs down. You can full clear Chiefs down. You have to too small. Oh yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, AFG having also a clean fight in on coast there. Less clean than arm, but arm are gold sword. And AFG didn't. So AFG is up 4 crystals. Where armlx will be 3. So yeah. So where will AFG go? He might be following our castle connectors at this point. Or going back to Dark Roll. To do armor entrance, maybe? No. Back up Skull Woods? And armlx deciding to go back to left side swamp. I mean, it's not it's fine. Like we know it's not there.
AFG's doing some boots checks.
Yep. And I think Uxad Cave was in this area as well, so you might look at Uxad Cave. Ooh,
Yep,
very
that's
ledge.
the chapel.
Yeah. He'll get his gold sword, get his silvers.
AFG's gonna make what? Desert big chest?
Yep, There's a big chest. I mean, it's a quick check. You were there. But AFG still needs to find Myers, still needs to find Thieves Town. I'm just doing a quick map check for Thieves Town. He knows the crystal. Ooh. Cool thing.
Yeah, well,
I was like, yes, a big key. I was like, oh, a big key.
Well, we've collectively seen them all, except for Myers. So it's a true CROSSKEYS. So.
I mean, AFG seen them all. Like...
Yeah, he's got them.
He knows the next big key find is, Meyer. So where are you going, AFG?
Going back to
He might just go to this big chest into back of Skull. What entrance? Like, he's still missing Thieves Town entrance and Meyer entrance. We'll see. Yep. And Armag's gonna go do Thieves Town here. Makes sense. I mean, he wants one more pod small so he can just full clear pod. What do we need for go mode? We need Meyer big, for sure. armlx need this one big. And AFG might need Ice Rod. That one I'm floating out. And I will cancel connector. That's what we need.
So Scully chest, back of skull, nothing for AFG.
Nope.
If he gets up to the mountain, he's in pretty solid shape, I'd say.
Is there a character I miss here? That AFG might follow? He might go Mimic Cave though. But like I said, at this point I'm looking for my entrances more than anything else.
He's got these two boots checks here.
Oh yeah, that's
house. So that's the you know I get it, like extra mount trips are obnoxious. So
yeah, somehow here. It's a good item game. It's 4. We'll see. Fire big. So AFG might be in go mode. Might not need the extra. You need to find Thieves on Meyer. I think I'm looking for entrances now.
Yeah, I would definitely prioritize that.
Unless I find pods, I pod small. If I find a pod small, I'm clearing pod. Because like, he doesn't know where Ashford is. He might need that. Like, I'm not rushing pod because I don't want to isolate one check. And she's gonna do pod here. Which, it makes sense. Like, if pod is a crystal, like, you know, like, when you fight Thieves Town, you only need to clear the boss. When you fight Meyer, you only need to clear the boss. But at the same time, like, it feels valid being a check if Thieves Town, if a pod is a contender. Well, we will see if pod is a pendant or a crystal. Can armlx have his core crystal here? He might go to Laser Bridge. Armlx. Like, it's a dungeon you can clear. Like, Trex is quick. It's a quick check. He might go. No, he goes spot. Okay. Unless no, Elizabeth was.
No,
Yeah,
Elizabeth
Elizabeth was
is
here.
south of Pod.
If I go Elizabeth.
Yep, somewhere.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Maybe preparing to Samaria to get the crystal switch.
Could be.
Could be. But you do TR like he's quick. I think he also wants another pot small. And also we'll know with armlx if TR is dependent on crystal before AFG big pot here. We'll see. Well, yeah, at this point, like, AFG is missing 2 entrances. Like, if Pod is a crystal, he's missing 2 entrances. He knows they're up the mountain, so I don't think... like, I think he did every other entrance except Big Red Bomb, but, like, Myers the other 5-6.
Yeah, I think that's pretty clear. The Meyer being in an entrance when armlx really is not an entrance mode, aside from running out of stuff in dungeons. It's a little bit more obnoxious, but nope. We got Crystal and armlx assigned TR, which means that unfortunately for AFG, his favorite dungeon is a pendant.
He'll go back in and open one of the 2, I guess. Like, he's looking for Ice Rod. But like I think if AFG go rush the mountain, like even if it doesn't follow connector, they will see the ice rod up on floating island and he's gonna be in connector mode. And I think he's gonna do a rock castle pretty quick because he can just do 2-3. Nice map for the dungeon. Like, lucky for AFG, the ice rod is not in armless hallway. Like, that's lucky for him. How about the dungeon? Okay.
The ice... Thank you.
The ice rod is on floating island. Chart.
He's gotta come up here. So where his available entrances are. He's gonna run right past the ice rod.
You'll see the ice rod. Like I think you still do the entrances. Like you're here. Why not?
Yeah, I agree. You're there, and now you know when you find them that you just go about them.
Yep.
And then go connector mode like you noted.
But sadly for armlx, this would big is a pendant pod. But he doesn't know that. It might be like he rush pod and then it's a pendant and you know, like it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Because this is where he is going in pod. But the Meyer big is in a bigger... It's in a worse place than this would big at this point. He's seeing the ice rod.
Yeah, no, you don't touch those things now, AFG.
Yep.
Spike cape now.
It's a very close race though. Like, honestly.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, they even lock stuff through a lot of it. Slight deviation through, with that hammer hookshot sequence. But, I mean, like CROSSKEYS seeds happen to do between 2 very strong players. It's, you know, little thing here or there, little ordering. It's not even necessarily wrong, just a little unlucky.
armlx is going to back first. He'll find the big here. In about like 1 minute or so.
And the interesting thing is armlx actually still doesn't know that this is a pendant, so he's probably finishing this dungeon.
Oh yeah, I think he will.
Yeah, I think you pretty much have to. Big key he didn't want to see.
Nope. AFG's finding Meyer.
extra time saved too. It's kind of maybe not exactly the same amount, but armlx did clear out the majority of this and had to do it the slow way, coming in here with no small keys.
Yeah, and AFG is just going to go about this. Doesn't need anything. Like, he can go through all the connectors, he can go through all the entrances, like, he's not worried about this. Yeah. I mean, we still have a race though. Like, AFG still needs to find a good connector to the asteroid. armlx just needs to go to Dark Bunk Rock. And he'll be there.
Yeah, I would just worry at this point from armlx's perspective, especially find like the GT big key. All of a sudden, here comes 6 things open in GT, counting the bat behind it. Ready to just go chasing the known quantities rather than try to look up the handful of item caves that still exist.
I mean, if I'm honest, I understand rushing dungeon here. Like, you need to complete dungeon, like, you were 2 dungeon crystal clear, like, 20 minutes ago, now you have 4 or 5. Same with AFG, you have 5. 4. I know how to count. I promise. Almost 5 with the VD clear, yeah, silvers, it'll be quick. Yeah. And then, like, AFG will have, like, once he fights the asteroid, you will only have Tridex to clear, which is pretty quick. And armlx, when you fight the Mario Big, you need to go back up the mountain, kill Vitreous, which is, like, slower than TR.
Yeah.
And then for Ganon, they both have the same equipment, so it's like, it'll be the same for both. I assume. So where are you going, AFG?
That was probably...
Jump to the middle one, no.
Oh.
I mean, he's gonna jump to the middle one probably once you find ice drop, I guess. I'll say, I will assume.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, he hasn't seen these couple of entrances armlx did since he came to this area with both clothes.
I wonder if armlx will run through Dark Bunk Rock. Or not. From Desert.
Yeah, I mean that would that would be outstanding for him.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of what entrances he really has left. Besides that, he has like the 2 northbound entrances
And Red Ball. But we've seen the Red Ball vendor. Yeah, I'm just gonna have his iceberg soon. I don't know which one of the 2 is floating on it. And it's this one.
Oh yeah, that works out. That works out, you know, one play for AFG because it allows him to immediately check that middle drop-down entrance that he left a second ago.
And AVG's gonna fall down the middle, he'll find Thieves down. And yeah, and AVG's in go mode now. armlx still needs to find the Mario Big. It's still fairly close. Like if armlx rush Dark Bunk Rock, I think he is in the lead. If he's if he's doing this big chest first, then he's probably gonna do Skull with big, and then not fight. Like I don't know. Like it depends what armlx chose to not do.
Yeah, I think the call after Desert is probably the C at this point.
Yep.
Because if he starts just chasing this stuff, and again, it's so reasonable to check the known quantities rather than, you know, just hoping to spike something in an entrance here or there.
Like at the end of the day, if you're only missing like Saha entrance, Like some hydrants could be locking GT, for all we know. It might be floating to 4. We'll see. Let's see where it leads. He's not.
Yeah, possibly back.
GT? Hopefully it's not getting sour. Alright, the setting was cross keys, no overing, no modern browsing.
Oh, so
those were
skull big into the back entrance.
Yep. I think it's AFG's game to lose at this point. But we'll see. Like the game is not over until they press finish into RESTREAM, or dawn, I should say.
Oh, can we get a blind pedestal pull here? No, the book's out. Never getting that potion.
Armor's gonna be a bit disappointed finding Skullwoods big when it just, you know, left Skullwoods. It would have been more efficient if he did this. And they'd be like, oh, big keep Mire big? And I'm like, nah. Not.
That's just the game being the game.
Yep.
Yeah, this is unlucky for armlx.
Yep.
He's doing these boots checks and just unfortunately did the one behind Link's house while in the light world and not the dark world first, which again makes total sense. You're trying to do something really quickly. Not really aiming to grind out entrances, but
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It just that it was not a good play. It's going to find Mire big. A bit too late though. But still, at least he'll be in go mode. Nicely try an exploit from AFG.
There's go mode for armlx. Yep, saving. Yeah, no, it's probably saving quit points aren't wonderful.
I mean, at this point, like, if you're saving quit or not, you need to flute to go there.
Yeah.
So there's like no saving quit points that faster, and AFG's like, yeah, it's about following each other's like the same dash line again. But AFG's going to cannon and Armor's going to floating island to go to Mire.
You know, one last instance of following each other's footsteps on the road.
Yep. And it's barely sub 2 as well. Like it's a quick seed. Like knowing we got boots at like the 1 hour and a half, like 90 minutes mark. It's a quick seed.
Yep, for sure.
with almost no gun on warp as well.
Oh, nice setup for a double there.
GG AFG. With a final time of 2 hours 18 seconds. GG to him.
Yeah, AFG moving to 3-1 in the tournament. Armlx really not far behind it at all.
Yeah, Armor is going to finish the seed. I mean, the only legal Virtuous and Ganon like is like maybe 3 minutes out.
Yeah, with this equipment, it's these are 2 routine fights.
Yep. Just need to keep some arrows for like Ganon, but like with 25, like you have more than enough.
Well, we can note that armlx, as we see, beat Biddy, but then opted to throw in the forfeit, having seen AFG's finish. I mean, obviously, it was only going to be a very slim margin. But yeah, GG's to armlx as well. Very well played. I mean, this is the kind of race you expect between 2 players like this.
It was a good seat to watch, honestly. Like both good runners. GG armlx. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit of background noise, maybe. Just having to deal with something real quick.
Yep.
Thank you for the GGs! I thought these things might have been to talk. I don't know.
GG's.
Yeah,
Be prepared for talking if talking is desired.
Yeah, I did not feel good about my mid-game this seed, and I'm thinking that hookshot was actually bad.
Oh shit, how about the race room? I should talk to like my opponent or something.
Not.
Oh, feel free
found
to jump in
too.
for a chat if you like.
But he did swap without the hookshot at first because he had hammer before you.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I forget when I got the TR big, but I think there was like one chance where I was like, oh crap, I should have done that. And then I was just like, whatever, I'll do it later. And then I didn't do it. And then I didn't have the hammer.
How have I not been here yet?
Yep.
Join also like GG's AFG.
Hello, Aria Pichu. Thank you for the comms. Armlx GG. How we doing, everybody?
GG's. Not bad.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. GG to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm pretty sure I know what I messed up. I did a lot of weird stuff with the mitts in mid-game that I think caused a lot of time, and I did not get the hammer until pretty late as a result.
Okay, okay. I was wondering if the hammer might have helped me out, maybe the Meyer Big or something like that.
Yeah, Meyer Big was also my go mode.
Okay.
So I did that. Let's see, what do I have left? I have just killed Helmasaur, and so I killed Helma after getting the big key because I didn't have info.
Okay. I was going to ask that.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing that that was the other huge botch, is I went to the back of Castle very early.
Okay.
And saw it was like Meyer and Pod Small, and I'm like, I'm going to reset this. And then I found Pod on 1 small, and then I have Desert. Yeah, if I don't do that, I have Desert Big really early, and I get to do...
Oh, shoot. Okay,
I did Desert right then. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's actually the big thing that cost me, is that reset.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's like a
difference.
pod coming right out. Or, pardon me, Desert.
Because AFG didn't save come that key, because like at the beginning both of you were following each other like fairly closely, like you did the same decision or like whatever, like and everything, and AFG got 2 small key when I found pod. Excuse me, 3, 2, 2.
Yeah.
And then he
it was
found the
2.
desert big and he cleared desert. And then
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the safe scum.
Yep, I had 1, and yeah, that was not good. I found it and I was like, oh, that's gonna be real bad. I can't come back here until I can clear it. So that was probably, geez, that's a lot of it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
If
I've
better, I would have done the same. I would have safe scum the back of his cape. If it feels better.
it's so, I don't know. If the thing is, because it's a pod small, like the pod small is so likely to be logic, like the way, especially because I already had the lamp. Like it feels like it to me, at least at that point. I was thinking about this like mid race, is that like once you see that pod small, there's a very decent chance that that is like pod 4 or something for the back, and you just are gonna find Hyrule Castle small somewhere. So I don't know. Yeah,
I think it's a totally justifiable choice to scum that. Yeah, I never ended up in the basement, but yeah, scumming that is definitely a thought that crossed my mind. But I was like, and just carried on.
yeah. I don't know. I was like, I had it really cleanly off a save and quit, and was like, oh, whatever, we'll just call it. And then I was like, you know, a while later, I was like, did I really want to do that? But I felt pretty committed. I'm like, how important is one small key to pod? Yeah, and then I guess late to hammer means it looks like I got hammer probably about like 115-ish.
Okay.
120.
I'm trying to think about when I got. I'm not entirely sure. And also when I did the back of Hyrule, that was at like the end of some big chain, so I was thinking about scumming, and I was like, I can't. Never mind.
See, I had set it up to be like super isolated, and therefore, like I was like, I took the key very early and just went in because of that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I took the key pretty early too. I should have set up to give myself the option to scum it, but I did not.
I don't know. 6 of one, half dozen or another on that one. It's always like such a weird region with Snake there.
Yeah, either choice makes sense there. Like, there's good rationale to both.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think what other things. There was like, I had some incident with like, I think having the Smith and coming out of Mire entrance, or out of desert entrance after mirroring from Mire entrance does some weird stuff to like, you're exiting, and I just got stuck there. I've never seen that before, and I don't really know if that's reliable or not. Like, it shoots you out past the portal, and it's just like, how do I get back in?
I gotta see that. I wonder what that was.
I don't know, because it didn't. I don't think it was. Like, it was just like a normal item cave, right? In desert entrance. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I took the Smith on a little bit of a tour. I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when I got hammer, right? That's when I got hammer. I grabbed him and did the old bomb jump across and was like, oh, okay, nice hammer. Happy times.
Grabbed him, did the bomb jump. Where was TR left? Or east?
I did TR east for the hammer. At Mire on my way to Smith.
Yeah. Yep. I did that as well. Oh, because I didn't have. Okay, so I want to remember when I got that TR big.
So it wasn't my first visit. I didn't have it the first time there, but you know, when I came back with Smith, I had it.
Yeah, so let's see. I didn't have mirror when I went into Mire area the first time, so I didn't have the Eastern big.
Right. Yes.
So then I got the Eastern big when I went back with mirror, but did I have Smith at that time? Maybe I did. I had Smith at that time. And I saw it was a pendant, and I was like, I don't really want to do this just yet. I'm going to do it when I can do Bumper Cave Connector. And then I came back, did that, and then that's when I got the same exact sequence of like, oh, I do TREs. So I had the TR big. Where was this TR big?
I don't think it was a great place either.
It was in Skull. It was in the Skull Bridge chest with Skull at...
Dark Potion? I was Dark Potion.
Yeah, Dark Potion. Yeah. So okay. I had the TR big. I only had it for about. Let's see. So I'm just like scanning the VOD, and I guess. You know what? I should have. Yeah, that was. So I went into. I just like didn't do. Yeah, at 53 minutes, I walked right by TR and do not get the hammer. That's the big issue.
Okay.
I forgot to like just go in when I was going to start the whole Smith chain thing. Yeah. But the pod key thing is also pretty bad, I think.
Yeah. I think those two things in conjunction probably are a lot of the difference.
Yeah.
On my end, I did do Hookless Swamp and then came back. I was about to, after I did Hookless Swamp for nothing, and with left side and all that, when I went to Hera, I was like, I think I'm behind now after doing that. I want to skip Hera Basement. And I was like, I'm going to do Hera Basement. I was like, oh, thank God I did Hera Basement. Oh my God.
Yeah, because like, I was thinking about this. I was like, I had Hookshot when I went back to, I got the Swamp without Hammer, so I only did 2 checks, and I went back with Hookshot. And I was like, when it turned out to be nothing, I was like, oh, nothing's behind the Hookshot. Oh crap, this is really bad for me. I was not supposed to find this. And then I was like, wait a second. You'd have to like bootless bomb jump GT because the cane is on left side. Like, I'm like, whatever. Yeah, this is fine.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man.
Cool. Yeah, well, that was the seed. GG's. Good luck in the rest.
A lot of fun. Always a good time.
Yeah, this one was super close between. I mean, we joked a lot of times during the race that how many times y'all came back to like lockstep, and even at the very end, it wasn't exactly the same time, but you fluted it to 3, doing the same dash for a moment right before the seed ended. So there was a lot of fun symmetry, and it was a really close one. And so AFG moved to 3-1. armlx unfortunately dropped to 2-2, but everybody's still alive, so. There's still an opportunity for playoffs.
I was gonna say you just keep playing until Hyrule Town Hall stops giving you opponents.
That's my philosophy with this tournament. We're free rolling, just go.
Exactly. Yeah, I heard some people say about dropping it 2, and I think you're still alive at 2. So I think that's.
There's like a whole like play in for the play. What's the structure? It's like top 24. The 5-2s play in for the slots, and then there's like. Second, like everyone who is in the top 8 gets a bye, and the next 16 play each other, or something like that. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, I read something about that.
Yeah,
I didn't quite follow it, but it was something not dead yet. Something.
Yeah.
Oh man, Pichu, Arya, thank you for the comms. Scottish, thank you for the restream. It was a blast. I hope you all had a good time, and thank you so much for doing it. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for putting on a great show, I assume. I will probably watch it back. And, I guess if it was a great show, yes. And if it wasn't, I guess I did the same thing either way. So great job.
It is always a great show to watch 2 good entrance runner play, like, to be honest. And also because it was that close, it was a good show.
Yeah, probably, what, 3 minutes apart? Because I was killing Viddy about a minute after you finished. Yeah. Then I have to go to Ganon, so yeah, 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was close.
Yeah, I pulled up Scottish's stream after. I was like, oh, he's right there. This is good. This is actually really nice.
Also, like, we were worrying, like, AFG got the GTB keep when he did GT left side, and he was like, oh, I hope Mario Big is not there for armlx's sake, and then it was Ice Big, like, oh, I hope it's not in Ice Big chest.
Yeah.
And it was not in Ice Big chest, as you saw, but,
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I did some things before getting to Saha. When could I have gotten to Saha? Actually, that's the other thing, is I probably... no, I actually was supposed to have ended up there, after Swamp, it's like 2 screens to dash up and check the entrance. So that's probably what I should have done. But, I ended up there pretty late, because I think the problem is that after Swamp, the problem is that I have TR, Pod, and Thieves, so like rushing for an entrance that's dubious is no. That's why I didn't do it. I only did Bombo's tablet because I felt obligated to. I don't know.
And you also may be missing 2 items too. Like
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
that's
I was. I went back in for left side Swamp specifically. I was like debating whether I should because I had so many items ahead of me, and I was thinking like if it's a pendant, I need to go back in because if it's a pendant, I'm probably 2 from go still.
Yeah, I think that's something else that helped me too. Was I hadn't done most of the mountain stuff off the mids yet, so I hadn't seen like East Dark Death Mountain or most of the Spiral Cave, Mimic Cave, the 2 drop entrances. so I didn't have Mire or Thieves down. So by the time I got up there, like I was only looking for Ice Rod, and I saw it, and that was so like seeing Ice Rod was my go mode basically. So I got to go Mire and Thieves. That no doubt bought me some time too.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I ended up with a CR of like effectively 189 because of the save, or 190 because of the save scum. I forgot about Duck Cross.
Okay, I'm at a $1.71 here with those helpful goes.
Yeah, killing Helma is a big piece of it. I did that too. Helma is this is not my first rodeo with losing a CrossKeys tournament match to blind killing Helma and getting a pendant. So.
Oh man, I did that too because I had the same thing with no info. And I was like, "Come on, Crystal, come on!" Oh.
Yeah.
And then you find the pod map right after AFG.
Yeah, screw that map. I so desperately wanted to play my FU sound effects. Screw that map. That map sucks.
The pod map was in pod Bicky chest, by the way.
Yeah, the 5th that I couldn't open. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's compounding as well because I would have opened every chest in pod before killing Helma.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, GG's. I'm gonna head on out. But again, thanks for a good show and good luck in the rest.
Same to you. It was a pleasure. Good luck with the kiddo and get some sleep. Whatever you do. Good luck.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, looks like that's gonna do it for us. Pichu, thanks so much for wanting to hop on and do comms. I had a blast.
Yeah, thank you for asking me to join on comms. It was fun. Like both of these players are like good players. And thank you for Brave also for restreaming this. Yeah.
Yeah, not sure if yep. Oh, now I am sure we are going to go raid Speed Gaming 4, which is running something. Not sure what that is.
Casual Bootstorm Gilgamesh versus GP, I think, GD Brewer fan.
Oh yeah, have you heard of this Gilgamesh fellow?
No,
has he ever been on this channel? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Odd raid target, but you know what? It's Brave's channel. I'm not gonna criticize. But yeah, thanks so much. This was a lot of fun. We get to see a little bit of AFG before we leave, I guess.
Just a little bit of AFG.
Just a little bit of AFG. Maybe only in the background, I guess. We get to see AFG, the audience doesn't. Everyone has a great night.